Hello and welcome to a very special edition of our Practice Profit Report. Hey, in these short, intense videos, hey, I just want to provide you some tangible, usable, applicable, real-time information you can do something with. Now, I've been talking a lot about the new era of private practice dentistry, about this healthcare revolution that we're having. And there's really three key things to align yourself with this massive wave in our marketplace. Now, this is consumer driven. This is not top down. This is not industry wide. This is an entire sector, okay, of our society that we have consumers really being the driving force. Now, some of that's happening because of the social environment and how easily accessible free information is. A lot of this is happening because there is more breakthroughs in longevity, holistic, regenerative, restorative, all what we would call, you and I, possibility-based thinking in terms of prevention and futuristic ideas around health. Not waiting to be sick to get better, but looking at optimal enhancement of longevity along the way. With that, you have coupled certainly the political policies and other administrative ideas, whether you like or believe or agree with them or not, has created this undercurrent movement, mostly driven, we got to give thanks to our powerful and very smart women out there, because it's the wives, the mothers, okay, it's the professional women that are really driving this amazing trend in healthcare of much more preventative and futuristic thinking about what is long-term, what is best for the long term. However, it provides us something very unique in dentistry because always throughout the history of time, dentistry, you, the doctor, the dentist, has been the local hero, okay, the hometown go-to. The person that sees and engages with their patients more often on a positive, not reactive or emergent level with people. You are at the forefront of health, of education, of the opportunity to make an impact on the patients you serve. We know that it's always been that way, but there's been this commoditization, this cavities and cleanings, this insurance driven, this more volume idea of transactional dentistry. And it's washed through both people's expectations as well as our industry. But for you sitting here with me today, you understand that the heart and soul, the real bread and butter, isn't procedures, it's relationships, it's people. And that's what makes dentistry great. And that is what makes it such an impactful force for good in the lives of consumers, in the lives of the people in your practice who make up your community. So what I'm going to tell you, in addition to this healthcare transformation, imagine at what point in your life you thought there would be sauna franchises. Okay? There would be not one, but many yoga, Pilates, like private personal training, workout clubs. Okay? There would be these places where you could go get IVs and injections, that you could lay in an infrared bed, that you could find all these salt baths. Like, you're talking about the fastest growing movement in our community, in our consumer base, is this convenience-based, I would say concierge-based healthcare enhancement, quality of life enhancement. So this is your perfect opportunity to align right here within this. The second thing that's happening in our society, it's all returning local. It's all back to, around the corner, neighborhood, mom and pop, okay, small businesses, right, that are really making the framework of transformations in communities, no matter big or small, whether this is urban or suburban, everything is localized. And so this is your superpower. So instead of trying to do the opposite, which quite frankly our industry has tried to do for way too long, for the past decade or more, instead we want to do alignment with it. We want to be at the center of it. We want to be the leaders and the authorities and the go-to experts. And so how do you do that? It's real simple. Right? The power is in what you are known for. Okay, your message and your brand. Now, I'm not brand by logos and gimmicks and taglines and even your name. I'm talking about the essence behind it. What does it stand for? Who are you and what do you do? That's kind of the deal. The message, all right? The second part is education. We all know the best patients are educated patients, not educated by schooling, not even educated by dental experience, but educated by you on your principles so that they become a more informed and knowledgeable consumer. The other aspect of this is to know your process. People follow process. If patients have a path to follow, if they have a process to go through, they will do it. And that's what making it experiential is like. From the phone call to the front door, all the way, the welcome process in between, what happens inside the practice and what happens when they leave. Making this 360 degrees full patient experience. Then understand you're not in the dental business, you're in the relationship business. And the relationship business says that you have to master the message. You have to educate like never before. You have to guide patients and lead them down a proven process that you are in control over. And finally, people have to understand the why. Not just the why you do what you do, but why does it matter to them? With every single thing you do, if you're insurance free and you are fee for service, first of all, call it something sexier than that. But if you are concierge and relationship based, I don't care whether you're getting 100 patients a month or you're getting a patient a day. I don't care what the model or the modality, whether it's a specialty niched subcultured practice or it's a more of a broad family based generalized practice. It's somewhere in between. It doesn't matter about that. What matters about the why, not the what, right? And so really getting crystal clear, not just you being clear on your why, but you helping patients understand their why. Why does it matter to them? Whatever it is you're trying to deliver, whatever your practice is about, you got to make sure you're telling that full story. So today's movement is very simple. It's possibility based. It's preventative. It's optimal health and quality of life enhancement, consumer movement. And I can give you examples from online to supplement to fitness to, health, outside the mouth, health inside the mouth. It's all moving in that direction. And secondly, it's all community based, neighborhood, personality, relationship. Know thy doctor, know thyself. Okay. And then the third piece, which I've been saving for the punchline here, this is all about the new era of private practice dentistry. And this goes back to the problems of the past would be fighting commodity, fighting volume, fighting all the things that are the wrong things to be dealing with. They have brought about the opportunity of the future, which brings us back down to one patient at a time, value over volume, quality over quantity. Yes, you have to know your numbers. Yes, math has to be stacked in your favor. But at the end of the day, this is all about optimizing impact and maximizing value of each and every individual. You are not in a dental business, in a relationship business. You're in the complete health, the future possibilities. You're in the quality of life business. What a beautiful place to be. And there is no greater profession on the earth to deliver it, to align with it, and to take advantage of this trifecta of change and movements that are happening right here, right now. And you are on the cusp and the forefront of it. I'm here to help you take full advantage, to step right smack dab in the middle of it. Don't get run over by it, but ride that baby forward and make the next chapter of your life the greatest chapter of your career, the most fun and free, okay, the most profitable and prosperous, and ultimately, more than anything else, I want you to enjoy what you're doing now more than ever before. And that's why I'm calling this the new era of private practice. And I'm going to take you through the 7 most critical things to know, like the insider, getting the stock tips before they take off. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you these 7 specific things to align yourself with, to take advantage of, to be aware of, but then to implement and strategize. And it's going to be amazing. I can't wait to show you, to help you, to talk about it, and just to watch you ride this wave of the new era of private practice dentistry. Thank you so much.